Welcome to week 2. I'm Joe Willis. I cannot wait to spend this week with you. Physical fitness, I believe, is the foundation of all of the other domains. It is the domain from which we operate physically in the world around us. And our job is to get as fit for function and ready for life as we can. Now, that gives us the opportunity to do so many other things. And while I know each one of us is starting this journey from a different place, I completely understand that. And so wherever you're at today is the starting point, and that's perfectly acceptable. Some people watching this are ready to take that next big adventure, go climb some absolutely challenging mountain peak or kayak down some crazy raging river. Others just want to be able to get off the couch. Doesn't matter. Where you're at is where you're at, and that's where we're going to start, and I'm going to meet you there. Know this, physical fitness is what makes us fit for function and ready for life. By fit for function, I mean whatever that is for you. Find yourself in that place. Your goals could be carrying your grandkids, it could be kayaking that river, it doesn't matter, but ready for life. What that means is today or tomorrow or 5 or 10 years from now, life is going to throw you a curveball. And when it does, your physical ability is going to be tested in some way. And that could be in just general physical resilience. That could be life or death. It doesn't matter. It could be a critical illness, right? Wherever you find yourself, your preparation today sets you up better for success when that day comes. And so we're going to talk this week in kind of high level terms. There's a lot of other resources on the website and in the journal and that sort of thing that can kind of steer you in this direction if you want to dive a little bit deeper in any of these. But we're going to start off with the Performance Triad. Remember, you've only got one body to live in. Treat it well. And so by that, I mean this Performance Triad is a proven technique to get after how to be fit for function, ready for life. We need physical activity. We need to be out there doing some sort of exercise and physical activity. We need rest and recovery. That one's over there. Rest and recovery. We need good sleep. We need good time between workouts, some intervals and natural progressions. We'll talk about that, progressive overload, that sort of thing. But you've got to do that smartly. And then last thing, nutrition. You've got to fuel your body. And we're going to talk about each one of these in a little bit more detail. So on the physical fitness piece, physical activity, we're going to talk about establishing and or refining a consistent exercise routine. Whatever that is for you, we'll start to design it. I challenge you to find a 4 to 6 week range to work in and commit to it. And of course, we can adjust it and that sort of thing. And I'm here for you during office hours or just in general, email, that sort of thing. Connect with me and we'll get you that set up. And ideally, the one that's perfect for you. I ask people, or people ask me all the time, what's the best exercise to do? My immediate response is the one you'll do. Doesn't matter what it is, get to doing something and stay consistent with it. The next thing we're going to talk about is exploring active recovery and mobility practices. We need to be able to move freely through all ranges of motion and all planes of movement. And I'll explain more what that is during the week, but get after that, be able to actively live your life in that those practices, mobility and recovery. Next, I want to talk about building awareness of nutrition habits and fueling strategies for your fit for function, ready for life. We'll explore how to figure out what your macros requirements are, your proteins, carbohydrates, fats, sugars, that kind of stuff. We'll talk briefly about some micronutrient stuff and the importance of that. That's more of a deep dive thing that I'll give some links and resources for. But no matter what, being able to fuel yourself to be fit for function and ready for life is a big part of this week. The next thing we're going to talk about is that rest and recovery. And by that, I mean getting a proper amount of sleep and some techniques for doing that, as well as the day-to-day, how to recover in the moment, mindfulness practices, that sort of thing. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us and for going through this comprehensive fitness journey with me. I genuinely appreciate your time and commitment to these videos and to really putting in the practice. And I'm here for you. Like, I know I've said it a dozen times already. I will meet you where you are. Welcome to week 2, physical fitness. Let's get fit for function and ready for life.